Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are reviewing Kingdom 5093's first KvK together. We had a very tough matchup. We were against Piradical and Kurt Low, and those guys both had 15k plus stats, reaching 18k as well, so it was very tough match. And in other news, I've just moved to Florida, so I'm now a Florida man. I think I fit in pretty well here because I'm a crazy person to begin with. But no hate to Floridians, but you know, Florida man news is always the best news if I do say so myself. So back to this video. Early in the morning, Piradical came over and reset us. The new heroes went to level 2 and 3-star. Pretty crazy. It's a lot of money. So after that, they started to attack our towers, and Jasmine went ahead and won her tower. Awesome job. She lost only 600,000 troops. So most of this KvK, well, all of this KvK, to retake the Avalon, we had to time the double mega rallies. And that is one of the best parts about having this new kingdom, is we have people with T13 that can fill 2 mega rallies. And that was absolutely awesome, being able to double mega rally all day. And it was an all day thing too. You all will see throughout this video. Piradical wanted this throne, and so did Kurt Low. So we had to go all day. And huge shout out to Sordor, Sunny, and Lady G, as well as a lot of other people like Kamish and a bunch of other 44s that lost a lot of power, and to a lot of lower level SHs as well. I know a lot of people lost over 500 million power this KvK, and it was very brutal for a lot of us, but we end up doing pretty well, as you will see. So after we reset Piradical, Sordor went over to their kingdom and reset them. We actually had one person get force ported, so make sure you port inside, or outside of Alliance lines, I should say. If this guy would have had a little bit stronger stats, we probably would have lost, but luckily Sordor came in clutch and we won either way. So, oh, random helicopters, that's cool. After that, Lady G took over the throne because Sordor got frozen, and he wanted to make sure he could get home shortly after Piradical came back to reset his kingdom. And I think this was Max mega rallying a tower. I am not exactly sure. Yep, it was. He went ahead and mega rallied that guy and lost, sadly. It was pretty close. And then 44 went ahead and mega rallied Lady G's Avalon since Sordor was shielded, and the outcome was pretty surprising. It, as you can see right about now, the rally hits, and we actually right here get reset out of that kingdom, which was pretty strange. It was definitely marches. We just had messed up marches and did not have enough T13 or infantry for that matter. So that cost us their throne. So Piradical went ahead and broke the shield and mega rallied Sunny back at our kingdom. And we went ahead and decided to take the hit. And right about now, they hit and boom, we get reset. It was pretty sad. It was one of those things. They had slightly better stats, but, you know, you don't want to pull, you want to make them lose troops too. So it was a dilemma of what we should do, but we figured we might as well take the hits and double Mega Rally to take it back. And right here, they leave the kingdom as they were done fighting for our kingdom. And this is where Kurt Low comes in. He goes ahead and tries to solo RT's tower and loses right there. So he calls over his friends and they start mega rallying a bunch of towers. Here's Merc versus Old Boss. And sadly right here, Old Boss gets reset out of that tower. It was a close mega rally, pretty close. So that took our buffs down a little bit, and Sunny went ahead and just hit Kurt Low's SH to see the stats and see if he had a Dragon Shadow, which they did, and they went ahead and Mega Rallied Swordor's tower, only level 4 buffs, and right here Swordor's tower gets reset. Another really close mega rally. And if you've been watching through this video, Swordor actually was upgrading some stats throughout this KvK. It's definitely a spend or die time. Kurt Low had low power, so we actually decided to just start mega rallying his base and freeze him in the forest. And he makes a mistake pretty shortly. Here hits the first mega rally of many. So we killed 3.3 million troops to our 3.7 million lost. Lost a lot more power. And here Kurt Low shields. And he actually breaks the shield to mega rally our Avalon, which is the mistake he made, because then he had a 30-minute bubble cooldown. So we decided to go ahead and just hammer his base over and over with mega rallies. So right here, our first double mega rally, Sunny's hit like 30 seconds sooner than Swordor's, but that is still okay. We were just dwindling down the troops. I think he started with around 13 million troops, if I'm right. Might be wrong though, so hit him the first time. The only problem with having the mega rallies timed differently was he had time to use gold to heal. If we would have timed them better, then we could have filled a sanctum a lot sooner, and that would have hurt him a lot worse than spreading them out, but it is alright. We still did a lot of damage anyways. So Swordor's march is going, and Kurt Low still has our Avalon at this point. We just, decided to focus on getting him out of the forest, and then we could get Avalon back, and then he'd have like 20-minute marches, which would give us a great advantage. Because we realized we weren't going to be able to hold it for 8 hours, we had to win by getting 12 hours. And there's Swordor's mega rally. We start losing a lot of troops now, because lose a lot more troops than we're killing, because we're going down to just like T13s, T12s. So there's not a lot of weak troops left at his base. I think this is the last mega rally we did on his base before he ported out of the forest. I might be wrong though, but this one really hurt him. He started running out of infantry, and there's another 44 coming in to help us. It was great. We got a ton of T13 in this merge. So yeah, there goes Kurt Low down to 2.3 billion power. And boom, down to 7.8 million troops. And that is with reinforcements in his base as well. As you will see very shortly, he had 7 people reinforcing him. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, he started just basically just down to a tiny bit of T12 and a bunch of D13, but at this point he realized we weren't going to stop, so I think he decided to leave the forest. So we went ahead and double mega rallied Avalon to take it back into 5093 hams, and it was a struggle timing the mega rallies. Back in 329 we never really had to do double mega rallies, so we're not quite that used to timing the marches and stuff, but we're figuring it out. Hopefully over the next couple KvKs we will get better at it. But like right here there was like 10-second difference, which is more than enough time for people to speed in and make life a lot harder for us, and that actually cost us dearly. Especially I think right here he eats both mega rallies, because like I was saying, they were a little bit stronger than us, so if you can't time them perfectly, then they're just going to refill and take both of your marches. So that was, as Sordor says, that's foolishness, so we needed to time them better. Their Sordor went up to 2 stars on each heroes. I was watching, I'm pretty good, pretty nerdy, so here we timed them perfectly, like a 1 second difference, if that. So we were really pleased about that. And we go ahead and march those bad boys in there and hit the throne right about now. And there was no time for them to refill. They might have snuck one march in, which was pretty cool. That was great timing by whoever did that. And bam, we get a bubble. The second mega rally won. We actually lost more troops than we killed, but Kurt Low didn't have enough troops. And there he mega rallies from the side, and we just pull. You know, it's not worth losing the troops. So we waited a couple hours until it was less than 8 hours left in KvK, and double mega rallied the throne for one last time. If we got it this time, then we'd get a golden bubble for an hour, and KvK would be done and over with. So that is why we launched those mega rallies after a couple hours. And we go ahead and march in there. And these mega rallies were timed pretty closely. I think they were about like 5 to 10 seconds apart again. But this time, I don't know, they just didn't refill quick enough, which was nice because the second mega rally goes ahead and resets them. And that pretty much sealed our KvK. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Hope your KvK went well, and yeah, see you in the next one. I'm out.